Green flick.
This is Justin, and today I'm going to talk about how to structure a Google document using NVDA, and I'm also using Google Chrome. So if you've ever navigated in a Word document by heading, or if you've ever worked in a table of contents in a Word document where you have a bunch of links and you just press enter on a link and it takes you straight to that element, that is courtesy of the structural elements like all the headings 1 through 6 and titles and subtitles that these word editors give you. And so Google Docs also has functionality that's like that, and I'm going to show you that today. So I have a document right now and there aren't any structural elements applied, so I'm going to start with the title by pressing Control Home to get to the top of the document.
A cool document blank. A cool document title.
Alright, there we are. So now I'm going to press Alt-O to get to the Format menu. So all of these items are going to be within Format, Alt-O.
Format submenu.
And then Paragraph, so I'll navigate down to that.
Text S, paragraph styles P field right pointing pointer submenu.
And if you're listening in, you can hear it says P, so that I could also just press P.
P, borders and shading B.
And then it will just take me straight there, instead of having to navigate with the arrow keys. Now let's take a look at what options are in here.
Normal text, title T field right pointing pointer submenu. Subtitle S field right pointing pointer submenu. Heading 1 field right pointing pointer submenu. Heading 2 field right pointing pointer submenu. Heading 3 field right pointing pointer submenu. Heading 4 field right pointing pointer submenu. Heading 5 field right pointing pointer submenu. Heading 6 field right pointing pointer submenu. Options O field right pointing pointer submenu. Borders and shading B.
And that is our option. So title, it announces title is T. So I can just press T.
T, apply title, a radio menu item not checked.
And then it takes me straight away to this option that says apply title. You can hear it's not checked right now, which means that the element that my cursor is sitting on is not a title. I'll press enter on that.
Document, title style applied. Document content edit multi-line title, a cool document title.
And now you heard title style applied. We got back into the document and it said title, a cool title.
Blank, title, a cool document title.
So now it's telling you that this is now a title. I just press the down arrow and the up arrow to read it again. Let's go down to the first item that I'm going to make a heading.
Blank, why use Google Docs?
Okay, so this is why use Google Docs. We're going to make this into heading 2, so I'm going to go back to the Format menu.
Format submenu.
Press P.
P, borders and shading B.
And you might have heard in that previous tour of this menu that to get to heading 2, just press 2.
2. Apply heading 2, a Control plus Alt plus 2 radio menu item not checked.
And it's a very similar option here to apply heading 2. You can also hear that if you want, you can press Control Alt 2 when you're sitting over the element, and it will just set it to heading 2 right away. I'm going to press enter.
Document, heading 2 style applied. Document content edit multi-line heading level 2, why use Google Docs?
And now you hear it again with heading level 2 in front of it. I'm going to navigate to the last element that I'm going to make into a heading here.
Blank, lots of people use easy menus, keyboard Google blank, this is a blank. Google Apps script.
Just navigating by paragraph with Control down arrow, and I'm going to really quickly just press, you might have remembered, Control Alt 2, so I'll just press that.
Heading 2 style applied.
And now this is
blank, heading level 2 Google Apps script.
Heading 2. Now say I made a mistake. What if I want it to be heading 1?
Heading 1 style applied.
Control Alt 1. What if I decide I don't want it to be a heading? Control Alt 0 sets it back to, it takes away all structural elements.
Normal text style applied.
Normal text is what it calls it. That means it's just, it wouldn't appear anymore in a table of contents.
Toolbar, heading 2 style applied. Chrome application, why use Google Docs?
I just pressed heading 2 again to turn it back to heading 2. You heard it said toolbar, so sometimes you'll get that. It'll be, I think there can be sometimes conflicts in the way that these key commands interact with the browser, so it sounded like maybe it was going to jump me up to the toolbar of my Google Chrome as opposed to the Google Docs. I just pressed escape and it landed me right back in my document so that I can continue working. Press Control Home.
Title, a cool document title.
And I'm back to the start of my document. Now I can move by heading by pressing holding Control Alt down, pressing N, and then pressing H. Not at the same time, but in sequence from one another. So while you're holding Control Alt down for the whole time, you're pressing N and then H. Let's see.
Heading 2, why use Google Docs? Heading 2 Google Apps script.
Okay, so I just pressed escape again because it sounded like I wasn't fully focused in the document. Sometimes escape is a good, that tends to be a pretty good troubleshooter, honestly, in Google. If I want to go back, Instead of doing NH, I do PH. So Control, Alt held down for the whole time, P, then H.
Heading 2, I use Google Docs.
And you can also navigate by numbers too. So I could say Control with Control Alt held down, N and then 2.
Heading 2, Google Apps Script.
But certainly you might not really want to do that. It does feel a little daunting to have to hold all those keys down. But that can be a really useful way to just move around your document really fast. So this has been how to add structural elements to your Google document using NVDA. I'm Justin, and I hope this has been helpful. If it was, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what other videos I should make. Thanks.